St. Louis. This is my mother.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
רגע.
You have my son? Only
Yes. Hi.
twice in a year, but we have him every day. And he is something very, very interesting.
Yes.
That's for sure. Yeah, you should have a lot of continued nachas and good health.
Yeah,
long life.
wishing much
היא
nachas.
שמעה אותך, אבל את לא תשמעי אותה.
טוב, בסדר.
מנפץ. גוזז, מנפץ. מפוסה. הרגע. זו הבעיה.
מתי שהוא מתחיל
אני צריך להתחיל כבר, בזמן. 10 להתחיל, אבל ביקשתי ממנו כמה דקות שאני אוכל להכין, מה הבעיה?
את לא עייפה? לא, לא עייפה.
טוב, okay. So, how many are we all together?
Four altogether.
Well, 4 of us?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, 4. So, hopefully the fifth one extra one will join and we'll start. אז היום נלמד על רפואה. רפואה בשבת. על רפואה בשבת. כן.
דיני רפואה בשבת.
כן, זה מאוד קשה, אבל...
אתה פשוט מתרגם את זה.
כן, אני קורא, כן, בעזרת השם, נכון. כן, עוד מעט, נציג אתכם עוד מעט.
מה?
נציג אתכם עוד מעט.
בשמחה.
לפני הקהל, אבל נחכה שיבוא עוד בן אדם אחד. בינתיים הם רק 3 עכשיו.
עכשיו 3
כן,
בקבוצה?
כן, נחכה שיהיה עוד אחד, ונצטרף. ספק סכנה. איך היה היום? היה טוב? היה נחמד?
בסדר, ראינו מופעה של בלט.
כן.
ועשינו התעמלות.
יפה. אז חזרת לכוחות.
היום חזרתי, בבוקר לא כל כך הייתי.
בעזרת השם, מחר יצאתי.
כן.
האוכל, איך היה האוכל היום?
האוכל בסדר, כרגיל.
כרגיל. ערב? מה עם ערב?
ערב אנחנו כל אחד אוכל.
אכלתם כבר? שעוד לא.
פרוסה, משהו.
ערב, עוד אכלתם כבר ערב או שעוד מעט תאכלו?
כן, כל אחד אוכל משהו.
טוב.
אני כבר אכלתי.
לא קיבלנו, אבל להורים הבאים.
לא, די, מספיק.
הפסקתם את זה.
די, כמה?
למה לא? זה לא יקר, אמא.
כשאני אלך לבית חולים, אז הוא יבקש.
זה לא יקר. טוב. Okay, so Bezrat Hashem will start. So first of all, today, I'm visiting my parents. I want to introduce my parents to you, dear friends, and I'll show you my mother over here.
How are you? I heard about you a lot.
And my father is over here too.
Hi.
Hello.
Very glad to see you, to meet you again.
Yeah, we meet you again. Remember, we met you before.
I heard about you long time ago. And
yeah, nice to see you.
For showing you here in our home.
Okay, welcome home.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
אומרים לכם כולם שלום, שלא שומעים את זה, חלק.
אהה.
כולם אומרים שלום, שלום זה.
אתה שומע
לא,
באוזנו?
גם לא.
גם לא.
Shalom, shalom.
אוקיי, אבל יופי, אוקיי, טוב. So, we're going to start today to learn about just a little bit of medications, about refuah. If somebody's sick over Shabbos, what is the how can you do? Are you allowed to break Shabbat in order to help a sick person on Shabbat? These halachas are very, very complicated, and we're definitely not going to get into details because I'm not an expert. But at least a few things on the peak of the fork, we can try and talk together as we learn from the book. First of all, if there's a need to save life, you should not hesitate.
Yeah.
You should not hesitate. You should do as fast as you can. And if Shabbos needs to be broken, like if you have to break Shabbos for that, the first one to do is better. And if a second one is going ahead and doing the same work, he should also go ahead and do it. He should not be considerate. Oh, maybe someone went ahead of me and did it. Maybe it's not enough unless you see that the problem was taken care of by someone else. Then you can pause yourself. You can stop yourself from transgressing Shabbos. But if you have a little doubt that the work was not done, you should go ahead and transgress Shabbos in every optional way, not worrying, because life is the highest level, obviously. And one more thing, you should not send the little kids to do that. We, the adults, we should go ahead, and the rabbis, the sages should go ahead and do it before everyone else. Now, what is considered the pikuach nefesh? How can you tell if somebody is in the position of pikuach nefesh, it is dangerous to die, chas v'shalom? If you're not a doctor, you cannot determine that. If there's a doctor in the area, and the doctor says this is life-threatening case, so that's fine. We had a doctor's opinion. We go ahead and we run away to save the guy. As I said, transgress every activities of Shabbat. If there's no doctor around and you don't know if it's a life-threatening or it's not a life-threatening, just trust your senses. If you are doubted, even if you doubted that it could be a life-threatening case over here, go ahead and do whatever is needed to do for the person who is not feeling well. There is a condition of someone who is not life-threatening case. In that case, we're not supposed to break Shabbos for him because there is no life-threatening over here. A regular baby, even if it's something, not something weird or something not unusual, a baby has a level, a status of a sick person which is not in danger. So it doesn't mean that the Jew is a baby that we can transgress Shabbos for every little thing for the baby. No, same thing. But if we have a doubt that the baby is in life-threatening danger, again, we should go ahead and do everything to save the baby's life. If a person have some throat, he's like catching a cold. Shabbos morning, he woke up and his throat is aching. You cannot take medications for for pain for throat. This is not enough reason for you to break Shabbos. But if the pain are so severe that the person have to lie in bed and all his body is in pain, again, is not life-threatening case, but it's another level. We don't break Shabbos even if the person have an ache throat and he's in bed. This is considered to be a sick person who is not under danger. Okay. You cannot take blood out of your body during Shabbat. Also, if a person got wounded and there's blood coming out, you must not squeeze the body to take more blood out, which we will do in cases of contamination or any other reason. We don't do that. And regarding everything is worthwhile to call a certified rabbi for sure. For every case has to be consulted with a rabbi. Rabbis will tell you exactly what to do. Next week, we're going to get more into little details about medications, about medicine during Shabbat. Tov.
Thank you very much.
עוד לא גמרנו. Now we are going to, so my mother says thank you very much to all of you. We're going to still continue.
Yes.
Still continue, Ima.
What
We're going to continue with a little stories about Shabbat.
about Shabbat?
כן. אבא, we're going to continue just little stories. אתה רואה את עצמך פה?
Yes.
ככה רואים אותך.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You look good, אבא.
Yeah, I can tell you that I've got a story, a very sad story from my family, from my, איך אומרים,
משפחה.
לא משפחה, אלא סבא.
From a story from his grandfather. My father.
From my grandfather. My grandfather used to live in the
Old city.
in the ancient city of Jerusalem. And once a day, he was very, very sick. And
Appendix.
appendix.
He had appendix during Shabbat.
Yeah, that was
Shabbat.
in Shabbat. Only Shabbat,
Okay.
yes. So he got an appendix. So he didn't hesitate. What he did, he simple walk from the old city of Jerusalem to the ordinary
Hospital.
city of Jerusalem in order to find out a hospital or somebody who can assist him.
He didn't take a car.
He didn't take a car.
Why not?
Why? Because he was afraid of Chilul Shabbos. So and that was happened. So instead of taking
the cart. Instead of taking the cart.
The car, he walked until he fell down and died.
From the old city to the hospital in Jerusalem.
Yes.
And on the way, he died.
What year was that, Abba? What year?
That was in 1920.
Wow.
Yeah.
1920.
Yes.
100 years ago. It's the Meshana, Yom Alpaynesir.
Yeah, that's right.
More than
100 years ago.
Yes.
Huh. So we see in this case, maybe he didn't know. Maybe he was too afraid to break Shabbat. He should have taken.
Right.
He should have taken the car or the horses, the wagon.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Abba, for the story.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the story. I remember this story from as well, being a child. This story went in the family as a lesson that not to you shouldn't be too froom. Let's put it this way: in order to when you have to do what you need to do, you have to go ahead and do it. We are present now in a very special the peak of the period of time, which is called Shovavim. Shovavim are the parshiot in the Torah from beginning the book of Shmot, Exodus, and all the way to this week's parsha Mishpatim. Shovavim, it's in the word in Hebrew means like
Stupid.
yeah, kind of stupid, like fooling around guys. Those guys who are fooling around. There's a Shovavim, like the cute guys, not in a bad manner, and that means those are fooling around without doing tshuva. Come back now and do tshuva. This is the time which tshuva is accepted more than in other periods of times of the year. And we started Shovavim with Shin, Vav, Bet, Yud, Mem. Shin stands for Shmot. The Vav is Vayera. And Bet is Beshalach. Another Bet is Bo. Parshat Bo and Parshat Beshalach. And Yud stands for Yitro. And Mem, last letter of the word Shovavim, stands for Mishpatim. So it is known that during those times of Shovavim, the heavens are way more open for us to do tshuva. And therefore, Am Yisrael is very much accustomed to say a lot of Tehillim during the time of Shovavim. And there's a minhag, there's a great minhag in our community that we would go every Thursday night, every Erev Shabbos night, like Thursday night at midnight. Today is about 12 o'clock, around 12:30. We would go to the sage in Meron to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's gravesite, and we're going to recite the whole book of Tehillim at midnight in Meron. So tonight is the last week that we're going to do it, and Meron is going to be packed and jammed. There are going to be thousands of people in Meron that are going to use that opportunity of Shovavim, the last days of Shovavim, because as of Sunday, we're not in this period, this holy, lofty, special period of time anymore. There's an opening in Shamayim for us to insert our prayers in that hole that was created in Shamayim. It is definitely called time of will. Time of will means et ratzon, that prayers are more accepted. Hashem listens to our prayers non-stop, 24/7. But there are times that the prayers are more accepted. So we should use the opportunity of this. Let's say we have another, I would say today is Thursday morning. So Friday morning, Shabbos morning is 48 hours, and plus 12, 48 plus 12 is 60. Okay, we have about 50 to 60 hours, which we can definitely try and pray more than we usually do. And Hashem will accept our prayers. And I will encourage each one of you, if you want to call me. I don't have any internet access for my to get into my email. I only took this phone from the office. This is an option I'm using in the office. By the way, I don't have a smartphone in Israel. I'm using a very simple phone, which is this. You can see. It's just a regular phone. Phone calls only, no texting, no WhatsApp, because I want to keep holy. I want to keep not connected to the internet and to the web, even to sending mails every day, just to be available to the WhatsApp messages and to the text messages and to the email messages. At the end of the day, you become a message yourself. You're not yourself anymore because you're so much bothered. And the groups, and if you're in a group, even if you're only joining one group, you get messages. How many messages can a group produce a day? I don't know how many. Quite a few. And if you're a member of two groups, you get the same number double and 3 times and 4 times. So end of the day, a person does not have time to think and to be clear about his true purpose in life. There is an advice coming here from this house.
יישר כוח, רוני.
The advice to the world that I would like to spread, please spread the voice, okay? I'm going to send a message. I'm going to give a message to the world. And if you can be my messengers to get this message to the world, I'm going to owe you a favor. My message to the world is, if you want to keep sanity, if you want to keep clarity, if you want to keep a little bit of peace and quiet, take 1 hour a day, okay? Not between 12 and 6 when you're asleep, okay? 1 hour a day when you are busy or less busy, take your phone, shut it down, turn it off, no ringer, no buzzing, put it in a drawer, and try for 1 hour to be not connected to the internet. This hour, I promise you, this hour is going to be the hour of your life. You're going to see miracles. I'm sure you're going to have time to think, not to be bothered from the demands of the world. It's so demanding that we should respect ourselves just a little bit and take 1 hour a day off the phone. And I'm sure you will find this the most high quality hour of your day. So, God willing, we're going to say good Shabbos again. Thank you for joining. And we see you next week, God willing, with the continuation of medication during Shabbat. Bye. Shabbat shalom.
Thank
Shalom.
you. Thank you.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
shalom.
Sei gesund, be well,
Sei
stay
gesund.
healthy.
Join you.
Good to see
Nachal.
you.
For us,
Sei gesund.
think that you took some place and some you took some of your time to join us here in our home, and thank you very much
Yes,
for doing
thank
it.
you. Thank you. A pleasure. All the best. Like I said,
Thank you.
Shabbat shalom.
It was very interesting. And I'm sorry that I couldn't hear you if you wanted to say something. I think that if it's possible that you will take a time to talk to each other.
Yes.
And to you will take you will take Ronnie, you'll speak to him something. Ronnie will talk to you, and it will be a good connection between both of you, between all of you.
I'm ready.
If you-
I'm
Thank
ready
you.
to have a conversation with everyone who wishes 24/6, okay?
Okay, be well. Shabbat
Okay.
shalom.
In the phone.
In the phone, yes.
Bye-bye.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Ima. Thank you very much.
No way.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shalom.
See you next.
תודה רבה.
Bye bye.